Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great week and that you're getting at least a little more used to this new normal. At least if you can call it a new normal or normal at all. But I wanted to take just a few minutes to remind you of the great things that are happening at Emmanuel, because here's what's so cool. They're still happening. It's a little different. It doesn't look how it used to look, but there's still a lot going on, and I'd love for you to be connected to all of it. In fact, I'd love it if somebody that's not currently connected, but you know should be connected, that they'd get connected or something like that, and it all starts with an invite from you. It's easier than ever to invite somebody to church. Have you ever thought about that? You're not asking them to get up early. They don't even have to get dressed or anything like that. Meet people that they don't know. They can just tune in. And you can do that through a watch party on Facebook. You could watch it together. You could do a Zoom call and share the screen that has the video on it. Or you could just say, watch it. I'll call you later. I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. So make sure that you invite somebody even right now while we're talking. On Sunday, we're going to launch a brand new series. We're calling it The Long Wait, because that is exactly what we are all doing, isn't it? We're just waiting for this to get over with so we could get back to normal life. But what do we do in the meantime? While we're waiting, what does it look like to follow Jesus? What would he do? What would he say if he were in a situation like this? The good news is there's answers to those questions, and we're going to explore all of them in this series that starts Sunday, 10 a.m. And then if you've got kids, we've got a great morning plan for them starting at 11, and then for our students at 6 p.m. that evening. Make sure that everybody knows when their times are in your home to tune in. Then, if you have never thought about or you never have joined a Starting Point group, the age of COVID-19 is the perfect time to do it, because we are hosting these groups through Zoom. So you don't even have to leave the comfort of your own home right now. But it's a great environment for you to ask the questions that you've been dying to ask but are maybe a little bit embarrassed to say out loud. Even if you've been a Christian and doing the church thing for your whole life, this is a great place to kind of take your next step and maybe take this journey a little bit deeper. So check out Starting Point. The link you need is just down below. Also down below is a link to our men's prayer breakfast that happens a week from Saturday. It's a great chance for guys to get up early together, make a breakfast, grab a cup of coffee, sit down on a Zoom call and pray for all that's going on in our world. We need prayer now more than ever. So I hope you'll consider joining those guys a week from Saturday for that time of prayer. And then I also want to remind you about a great partnership that we have with a group called Right Now Media. A lot of our community groups are already familiar with them. It's an online library. It's kind of like the Netflix for Bible studies and devotionals, great videos, great content. And if you've been looking for a way to kind of get your what we would call devotional life, or your quiet time, or your time alone with God every day going again, Right Now Media is a great option. So again, there's a link down below, and all of this is available on our website, emmanuelhome.org. I hope you'll check it all out. And then finally, I'm going to start a brand new thing with this email and video that's going to go out every Friday. We're going to call it the FOR Challenge. So hashtag FOR, F-O-R, not the number, F-O-R Challenge. Our kids do challenges every week. Our teenagers do challenges every week. Why not you and me? But here's the deal. It's not going to be like homework. It's going to be a way for you to bless and encourage your neighbors, because for far too long, the church and Christians have been known for what they're against. We want to be a community that's known for what we're for, and we are for our neighbors. So here's what we're going to do this week. I want you to find the piece of sidewalk closest to your neighbor's mailbox. Think 5 immediate neighbors, so maybe the 3 houses across the street and the ones on either side of you. And even if you're in an apartment building, you can still do this. Go near the mailbox, find the nearest chunk of pavement, maybe the sidewalk, and write these words in chalk. Cheering you on from, and then put in your house number. You don't even have to put your name, because we don't need credit for this. We don't need a super pat on the back. Just put in the house number. So for me, that would be cheering you on from 1981, which sounds like I'm cheering them on from the past, which is kind of weird. Your number won't be like mine, so it'll work. Cheering you on from house number, And then let them find that and discover that on their own, because now more than ever, we need to know we're not alone, we're not by ourselves, and that we're being thought of. Doesn't that make all the difference in the world when someone says, hey, I was thinking about you, I was praying for you, I am cheering you on, I believe in you. So let's give that to our neighbors this week. And I'd love it if you'd take a picture and post it on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or any of those places, and just put #4 FOR challenge. And we will look forward to hearing all the stories of the ways that the church has reminded our neighbors that God is for them and that the church is for them too. That's all I got for this weekly update. I hope it's been helpful. Again, we're constantly putting things on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, so make sure you're following us. We send this email out every week, so go ahead and pass it on to somebody else that's not already subscribed so that they can get the info they need. We really, really miss you. I really, really miss you, and I can't wait until the day that we get back together in the same room. But in the meantime, I hope you are doing well, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday.